YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy Josh from Second City Kicks doing another sneaker unboxing slash review slash whatever you guys want to call it. For those of you that have been sticking with me through the past year or so without that many videos coming out, I appreciate you as always. I am going to try to get back into doing some videos here, probably once or twice a week, depending on what's coming out. So, but today we have another Ultra Boost 19, which I haven't done a review on the channel. I did a comparison between the 20 and the 19 triple black. And I find it odd that these shoes actually released in the United States after they released the 20, which is weird. I picked these up from a store called Essence, which I believe is based out of Canada. I'm not exactly sure where in Canada, but they got in front of retail, so I saw the color. I'm like, oh, that's a cool color. I really liked it. So, but again, that'll be for you guys to decide if you guys decide you want to pick these up. I did get these for under retail, about $60 under retail, shipped to my door. 2-day shipping, which was crazy fast, especially coming out of the United States. So let's get into the actual shoe here, guys. Actually, the shoe box first. One thing that I don't like, and I don't know if anybody else has had the same issue or same concern, is this new box. I'm not a big fan of the box. The box is cool to an extent, but I miss that white, purple, and gold Boost box. I mean, I don't know if they're just doing it because it's cheaper to print an all-black box. I mean, I don't know. But here's the actual sizing label, guys. As you guys can see, you're looking at the Ultra Boost 19. There is the style code right there. These are a size 13, true to size for me. In the 19s, I know a lot of people say they go up half a size, but I do stay true to size on 95% of the shoes that I purchase are size 13. So anyway, let's get into the actual shoe. So I will go with this one here. Here it is, guys. The Ultra Boost 19 in the solar red, solar orange. It looks like it's coming through orange actually on camera, which is not the case. This is more of like a mixture of like pink and red, if that makes sense. So I apologize for the quality of the camera, because it's definitely not coming through the actual color it is. I'm here looking at my watch, and it is not coming through the same color. But it is more of like a pinkish red, almost like that Solar Red 1.0, which I will do a comparison on. So if you do have the Solar Red 1.0, it's right around the same color as that. And the Solar Red I'm talking about is the one that came out in 2019, the retro. So anyway, let's get on to the shoe here, guys. So as you guys can see, we have that solid black Boost outsole. We have, again, that lazy cage. I wish Adidas would have done something different with the cage, whether it was making this an all black cage and leaving these that solar red color, or making these just black and then leaving the cage the same color, just to give it some contrast. Maybe throw some black laces in here. I think that would have helped the shoe pop a little bit more, because as you guys can see, there is not very much contrast on this shoe, with the exception of the side here, and that's just a little bit of black. And as you guys can see, there is the same color as the actual prime that up here, that's kind of peppered in there, if you will. But there is no contrast of any sort on the top half of this shoe. So the black goes all the way back to the heel of the shoe, where we have that heel counter, which again it didn't really change on the Ultra Boost 20. So it's pretty much, if you have the Ultra Boost 19, you're very familiar with the heel counter. The thing that did change on the 20 was the actual material that they're using on the actual heel of the shoe. It's more of a neoprene compared to, like I said, it almost looks like if you were to have a pair of black socks on, that's what it would look like, pretty much, to me, in my opinion. So as you spin around, the heel counter itself is almost the same color as the prime knit itself, but it's almost like that laser red, if that makes sense. So it's not exactly the same color, but it's very close. As we move up to the tongue, as you guys can see, again, no color contrast at all. I mean, even making this black, the Adidas logo black, just to give it some contrast, which I might actually try to paint that, see what that comes out look like. That would have helped a ton. But the stripes themselves, if they would have just thrown some black stripes on here, boosted stripes, get at me if you want to send me a set. I can do a video on that. And maybe I'll order some boosted stripes. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But that would have helped this shoe majorly. Big chunk of black Boost on the bottom here, as you guys can see, which I do Really, really do like. And here's what I was thinking. If this cage, and I understand it's a different cage because this is the Ultra Boost 1.0, the 2019 Solar Red or Solar Orange, whatever they're calling it. If this cage was on here, and again, just the existing cage, if this just had black stripes and maybe this was black and they just left the in between of the in between the stripes, there's the black, this shoe would have been better than what it is. I prefer this shoe over this one. And thing to mention while I have these is, I don't know if anybody else has had this problem, but this opening on here is super tight. And I know a lot of people actually had to size up just to get this shoe to be able to fit, because this is so tight and it's actually cramping their ankle or smashing their ankle because it's so tight. I haven't worn these yet. As you guys can see, I have a shoe tree in there that's kind of stretching. I've had it in there since I purchased these. I'm hoping that helps do the job to stretch these out a little bit, but we'll see. So anyway, back to the 19. I think this is one of the best colors of the 19 that Adidas has released so far, and I don't know if they're done with it. Like I said, they released this and the 20. I believe it was either the same day or the day after this shoe came out, after they released the 20, which was the International Space Station pack, and then the triple black, which I've already done a review of. And if you haven't seen that video, check that one out. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'm not going to do one on foot here because here in Chicago, it's about 17 degrees, and I don't feel like freezing my ass off outside. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns about this shoe right here, the Ultra Boost 19 Solar Red, leave those down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them for you. And again, I'm planning on doing some more videos, probably once or twice a week here, so we'll see how that goes, just depending on what comes out. I know December is going to be a busy month for Ultra Boost and Adidas, or Ultra Boost and Yeezy for that matter. I think there's 8 pairs of Yeezys coming out between now and the end of the year, which is just completely insane. So some people are going to have to pick and choose, me being one of those people. I'm going to have to decide what shoes I want and what shoes I don't want, and but if I can get my hands on them, even if I don't like them, maybe I'll just pick them up, do a review on them, and then I'll flip them on the secondary market, even if it's just for what I paid for them. So that's it, guys. I appreciate your time. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you guys sometime, probably Saturday, with the Yeezy Yeezreel, the neon green, neon yellow, and black Yeezy that is releasing this Saturday, December 14th. That's it. Thanks.